This is ABTV, Animal Bites Television. For animal lovers, by animal lovers.
Trying to figure it all. Get out of the way. Good job. Get up, back up, back up, back up. There you go. Look up at Mom there.
I'm Greg Graziani, retired law enforcement officer and professional reptile breeder with a passion for wildlife.
You know, a lot of people think my first python hunting partners was Michael Cole and Sean Heffleck. But to tell the truth, my first python hunting partner was my 8-year-old son, Laine.
It's time for the Python Hunter Question of the Week. How many teeth does a Burmese python have? Is it A, 50, B, 80, or C, 100 teeth? Go ahead and post your answer in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for the answer later on in the show.
You know, Laine's been working with wildlife for a long time. From snakes and gators to lions and tigers, by the time my son was in middle school, he'd handled more wildlife working with his mom and I than most zookeepers had. You know, from the time Laine was 4 years old, he never missed a snake hunt with me. And then I started filming the series Python Hunters, and I had to leave him behind. As a matter of fact, we hunted pythons as a family most of the time. You know, my wife and I were adamant that if Laine was going to go into the Everglades, we needed to make sure he had the right skills to catch a Burmese python. So we met up with Michael Cole and staged the capture for Laine with a captive Burmese python that was extremely tame. In this video you're about to see, Laine has no idea that this is a setup. Check it out.
Right up there. We ought to check around this rock too and see anything on this rock.
Oh my God, burned.
What?
What? Burned.
Where?
Where?
Right here.
Where?
Right here.
The first thing Laine did was identify it and let me know what he had.
Did you get him?
The next thing he does is assess the situation and waits for direction from me. He stays totally focused and maneuvers the python into an area where he can work with it safely. We allow him some leeway here because we know this is a tame python.
I got it.
But if this was a wild python, he wouldn't be able to walk his hands up the body of the snake to the head like he does here.
Hold on, let me get my camera here. Well,
Laine is really concerned about this snake because he knows Florida law requires us to euthanize all wild Burmese pythons caught. It took us a while, but now we're licensed to take them in alive.
How good you would be with a snake before you come up a big one, and you did really good. You did a great job. You told me first, you froze right where you were at, you let us know the snake was there, and you walked around, didn't go right for the head, pulled him out into the open where you could work with him and get control of it. You did it perfect, and we set that up for you. Now you've got the right training and you're ready to go. When we get out there and find a real one, we know that you're going to know exactly how to handle it.
We didn't want you hurt, Laine. That's why we did this for you.
We hid it in my backpack, and that's why I took you down there so that him and Mommy could set it up here for you as a training for you. And that's the best kind of training because you thought it was real, right? So you did it like you would really do it. See, if we told you we were going to set that up, then you would be like, well, it's not real, and we wanted to see how you could react and how you could catch it.
And guess what the other good thing is, Laine? We don't have to kill that snake. We get to take him back home.
Overall, I think he did a great job after only turning 8 years old the day before.
Excellent job. Now we're going to try and find one for real.
Better tell Mr. Michael thank you, Laine.
Good job, buddy. Couldn't have been any better.
you know, little did Laine know that after that staged python catch we set up for him, that it would take him almost 2 months of hiking through the mosquito-infested Everglades to find his first wild Burmese python. But on September 24th, 2009, we took another family road cruising for Burmese pythons and came across an 8.5-foot python. Laine was ready to jump in and show him his skills. take a look at what happened.
This is a perfect one for you. You think you can get up, and you get right close to him and reach down and grab his head really quick. Really quick on his head.
Here you go. Here.
Really quick.
Here.
Now. Got him.
Good job,
Don't let him
Laine.
bite you. Good job, buddy.
He's gonna try to bite you.
Don't let him
let
bite
him
you.
As you can see, Laine did not walk up the body of this python. He went straight for the back of the head.
Get your hand out. Get your hand. Hold him. Hold him. Is it? Yeah. You got him, Laine?
Laine, don't let him go, baby. He'll bite
Hang on to him.
mess
Get your
out
other
of
hand
you.
in there. Yes, sir. Good job, buddy.
The strength of this snake is incredible, and Laine's really working hard to hang on. With that snake wrapped around his arms, he knows he'll get bit if he releases the head.
Good deal. This is a good burn, buddy. All right. Has he got your arms all wrapped up?
Hey,
Take his
Laine.
head real quick and get you a better grip. All right. I got his head. There we go. Look at that, Laine. Smile.
Hey, Laine, guess what? This one wasn't staged. That was your first real
burn,
catch.
buddy. Good deal, man.
Wow.
Look at that.
Are you excited? Are you excited?
Look, he's trying to bite.
He's
you
trying
want to
to
get him
bite
behind
Daddy.
the head and get you another beans? See his hemipene right there, that blue one? That's a boy, no doubt. JJ called that good too. All right, you gonna take his head now? Come on. JJ, grab his tail, straighten him out for me just so I can get him a good grip on the head here. He's gonna keep looping on him. All right. So he's not getting right there. You got him? Good job. All right, keep him right there.
This snake does not want to pose for any pictures, but we're going to make sure to document Laine's first wild Burmese python catch.
Try not to let him coil around your arm.
No.
I know that's hard to do. You got his head? Hang on to his head. Straighten him out. Pull his head out. There you go, just like that. You get on this side. Good job. Look at him trying to bite you.
That was an awesome night. To think at 8 years old, the largest snake I'd captured was a yellow rat snake, and Laine's got an 8.5-foot python.
Excellent, man. That was a good catch. All right.
The next day, we decided to continue Laine's training back at our property. He's finding that it's much more difficult to capture the python in the daylight when it has the use of all of its senses. Visually is only one way this python can observe his surroundings. He's equipped with a row of labial pits around his mouth. These detect body heat, and this snake can tell by our heat signature that we're way too large to be a meal. So he's purely in defense mode.
Tell you what, flip that hook over the other way. No, take the hook in your hand. There you go. Turn it around that way and pin his head down sideways.
Watch out, Laine,
You'll
there.
have to turn the stick sideways and get that whole big handle on the back of his neck. Like this. Watch, let me show you. Take the whole big handle and put it on his neck that way. See how you can control him a little bit better like that? With that whole handle. Okay, but you can see this isn't like that other Burmese we have. This is, yeah. Come on this side and put your pole on the other side of his neck. Keep going around him, and get your pole on the other. There you go, now.
Whoa, that had to hurt.
Did it get you? Does that hurt? You gotta watch. All right, let me see your hand. Come here. That was your first big bite, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a big one. Wipe it on your pants or your shirt. You'll be all right. Okay. Come around on that side. Yeah, he got you right on the tip of your thumb. You get around here.
It's going to take more than a little nip to deter Laine from getting his hands on this snake.
Push his head this way. There
You know,
go.
everything we do in life is a calculated risk, which is why we allow our son the opportunity to do things some people may think are reckless or dangerous. We allow him these opportunities supervised so that when he's old enough to do this alone, he'll have the necessary skills to do it safely.
once. Now I don't need to get bit twice. You knew it.
After that last close call, he's willing to let Dad assist in the capture.
Got him good? Tell me when you got him. All right, don't let him wrap up around you. Don't let him wrap up.
There you have it.
You got him?
My first python hunting partner.
There you go. Look up at Mom.
It's time to answer the Python Hunter question of the week. How many teeth does a Burmese python have? The answer is approximately 100 needle-sharp recurved teeth. They're designed to pierce through flesh covered in feathers or fur to allow the python to anchor itself to its prey while it coils its body around the animal to begin the constriction process.
You know, there are a lot of people that want to enjoy the thrill of capturing a wild Burmese python in the Florida Everglades. What they don't understand is the news media has blown the numbers so far out of proportion that it takes almost 100 hours of searching to locate one python. And if you do find a python, they're not the lovable Burmese pythons that everybody's used to. That's why we've made sure that our son has the right skills to be safe when he's out doing what he loves, catching pythons in the Everglades. That'll do it for this week's episode of The Python Hunter. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and leave a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the show. We'll see you next week.
Eastern diamondback rattlesnakes are the largest of the venomous snakes that are found in North America, and probably considered to be the most deadly because of their size and the sheer volume of venom that they can deliver in a single bite.
This is ABTV,